Hello and welcome to Let's Plays Disco Elysium part 17. Well, we don't seem to have an awful lot of leads at the moment, but there are a few things we haven't investigated. We have some people that we haven't talked to, and they're always going back and trying checks again. Right, I seem to remember there's somebody in here. This lady. Hello?
Give me a moment.
Yeah. An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
She sneezes into a dirty handkerchief. Are you all right? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Don't you worry about me.
She starts coughing, red spots appearing on her cheeks. OMG, she's got COVID. You're still worried. It's very worrying. Wait, it's not. Oh, this is supposed to be the 1970s. This is
Now,
pre-COVID.
what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residents. I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony. Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right? She looks at the other end of the hallway. Somewhere in the building a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower. What's he in trouble for? No trouble, I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives? I laughed just then because the other option is he's wanted for murder. He's going away for life. Yeah, we've not really concluded that. It seems unlikely, so first option. Talk? The cleaning lady starts laughing, but it turns into a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her breath. Perhaps we should have told her he was going away for life. What was so funny about that? He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. She points east. He's usually home in the evening. Got it. Thank you, says Kim. He turns to you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home. Who are you? I don't think that those questions are aimed at Kim. Let's ask the old lady who she is. I'm no one, just an old woman who cleans these hallways. Do you live here? If you can call it living. She spits on the floor before wiping it off with a broom. I have a little room upstairs, right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet, but I don't complain. No, she juts out her chin, eyes shining. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company, and that's all I need from this world. She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty. I have a few questions about those apartments. We can ask her lots of stuff. How about, do you know who lives in apartment 10? Sounds interesting. Ooh, breakthrough imminent. No one lives there. It's been empty for months. But I heard someone walking inside. Impossible, the cleaning lady says, shaking her head. I would know if someone had moved in there. She pauses, eyeing the hallway. Maybe it's those counterculture people again, breaking into our house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you? Sure, I'll go see what I can find. Take it on. Great, young people, they're worse than rats, you know. always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans. Do you know who lived in the foreclosed apartment? The hell am I supposed to know? The cleaning lady shrugs, her mouth puckered like a dried fig. Another nut job. I assume. Why is there a hole in the wall of the abandoned apartment? Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons passing through these halls. With how small these rooms are, wouldn't you want to break the wall down? Fair enough. Is one of the residents on vacation? Their mailbox is overflowing. People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone. They probably just moved. Or died. Hopefully somewhere else. Who lives behind the padlocked door? Oh, that one is a scientist. A future scholar. Suddenly the old lady's face is beaming. I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study. Astrology? Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall. You mean the stars and the antlers? I think that's the symbol of communism. The symbol of what now? You know, the ones who support the working class against the capital. Ha! The cleaning lady says. I thought Revachol was the capital. What can you tell me about Cindy? The artist? She scoffs. Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still. She leans on her broom. Leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for the others. That's all, thanks. She mumbles some kind of response, then hacks something into her handkerchief. Thanks. I'm off. Oh, thought complete. The Kingdom of Conscience. Wow, that's some artwork there, isn't it? The Kingdom of Conscience will be exactly as it is now. Moralists don't really have beliefs. Sometimes they stumble on one like a child's toy left on the carpet. The toy must be put away immediately, and the child reprimanded. Centrism, yes, that's it, isn't change, not even incremental change. It is control over yourself and the world. Exercise it. Look up at the sky, at the dark shapes of coalition airships hanging there. Ask yourself, is there something sinister in moralism? And then answer, no. God is in his heaven. Everything is normal on earth. Okay. So moralist dialogue options. Heal plus 1 morale. Sounds good. Learning cap for volition increased. Learning cap for logic increased. That sounds good. Right. So can we... I'm not sure we have any... No, we don't have any other spaces for this. We could unlock some. How many points do we have at the moment? We have 3 skill points. Might be worth upping perception a bit. It seems we see a bit more with a little bit of increased perception. That puts it at, you know, kind of okay. Perhaps I should unlock another slot? Right, so where's door number 10? Do we remember where that is? Is it that one? Is it this one? This is the One with the stars. It's supposed to be some sort of... Okay, this is door number 10. You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the door panel says 10. Knock. The walking abruptly stops, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side. Knock again. This time, the steps come closer. Who is it? Demands a female voice, wary and tense. It's the police. Open up. Do I have to open the door? You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge. Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant. Let's go, the lieutenant says. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment. It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason. This apartment is supposed to be empty. Did you break in here? Excuse me? Of course not. There's no sweet talking away in there. Be official. You have plenty of reason to enter. Then open the door so I can verify. Right. Yeah, so open the door so that I can verify your identity. I think that sounds official enough. Oh, come on. There's a pause before you hear the door being unlocked. Score! We got in. Well, that was easy. That was smart, the lieutenant says, nodding towards the unlocked door. I don't think Kim really expected us to be smart. It's just not what he's used to. So we can talk to this lady here, but first let's kind of... +1 to indirect modes of taxation. Man, that sounds good. Oh, what's this? I don't think I investigated whatever that is. There seems to be loads of stuff around here I haven't picked up. A blister pack of medicine peeks out of the box. You should take it. Yes, please. Looks like a fine mattress. Don't be ridiculous. You can hear it swarming with bugs. Were we really thinking about taking the mattress? Okay, let's talk to this lady. Real estate agent. Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier. So it's kind of carpenter, but more fancy. And I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. Whoa, I'm not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see? She jingles a set of keys in her hand. Right. Her voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you. Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too? She fumbles through her purse, fishing out a light paper-clad passport. Well, I mean, she's handing it over to us. I haven't asked for it, did I? I suppose it's implied if I take it. I don't need your ID, I just need to ask you some questions. Very well, but please make it quick. She slips the passport back to her purse and checks her watch. I need to be back in La Delta in an hour. What are you doing here? She sighs and looks around. I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place. Sounds like they knew how to have a good time. Yeah, reprehensible. Who lived here? It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent. She stops, hesitating. But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything else you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry. Who lived in the foreclosed apartment down the hallway? Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3! We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning it off. Planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighbouring door, and there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? She spreads her hands. And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that. She snaps her fingers. The sum must have been puny. Oh, it irks her. The incompetence. My money has also disappeared. I think. Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it. It couldn't have been that much money. These apartments look pretty shabby. These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a $1,000,000 view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbourhoods, life, spark, and they are affordable. I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards. It's as if they're real wizards, able to resurrect dead real estate and breathe life into bank accounts. So, wait, what happened with the wall? Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I've no idea how we're going to find time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both! She's still shaking her head, manicured hands now crossed over the chest. Well, that's all. Thank you. Of course, she replies with a smile, but her eyes remain glazed over. She's been waiting for you to leave. Okay. So it appears there's a few more things we can nab in here. Gosh, 7? That's loads. We're like rich now. Although, can't remember how much money we owed to our barman friend. Just have a little snoop. See if there's anything else we can pick up. Did we look in here? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Magnesium. I'm gonna test that. Ooh, alcohol. Wait, Mo. Uses left 3. Did we not have a quest to have a drink or something? I feel like, having picked up some alcohol, this could go badly. So, at the moment, our shoes give us +1 to composure, and -1 to savoir-faire, which I think means stealth. So let's wear these, due to the fact that apparently we get +1 to indirect modes of taxation, which I think generates money for us. Interact. Ooh. So we can fiddle with some items in our inventory. Boots with rotting flesh. These boots were probably left on the corpse because they're impossible to pull off while it was hanging. They're not exactly pleasant to look at right now, much less smell. Hopefully you will know who they belong to very soon. Will I ever be able to wear them? The size seems about right, once you get the foul-smelling flesh gunk out. Isn't there a saying about walking in another man's shoes? You've seen too much to be that naive, even if you don't remember it. You'll never know what it was like to be him. Put boots away. Let's have a look at the map. Okay. The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions of appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right hand corner. Okay, trace a path through the grid. Your finger moves through the various streets across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue de Saint-Quisper, over Saint-Brune and Martinez North. Finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself. For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal, then map. Okie doke. And what was this? Handwritten note from the fridge. The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on the surface. We should probably have looked at this earlier. Does it say anything interesting? The lieutenant leans closer to read the crumpled note over your shoulder. This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active. Okay, let's read the note. Someone has scribbled S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. Ooh. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home ASAP, it's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care. Sulis Law. Remind me again, what's a filament memory? It belongs inside a radio computer storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer. It's like the production schedule you found, only this one's an off-site copy. Who's the illiterate ginger kid? Really? The lieutenant looks at you, the corner of his mouth curved in a smug grin. You don't have a single guess? You mean Kuno? Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed based on our encounter. Okay, I wonder who wrote that note. Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying there. Maybe it's because of the entity. That's implausible. Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be? I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge. Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box? So just examining this stuff. Just looks like it's, well, saleable. Potentially. So there's another one of these somewhere that we could potentially pick up. Worth $10 as well. But could it be a bigger clue than just that? Well, We don't really want to use this, do we? Or do we? We could do it before fighting that guy, I guess, that we need to fight. The luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk straps. After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet? You're right, beautiful things do make people happy. Beautiful things give you a rush. It's power, crafting your style, draping your flesh in silk and leather, deciding how to present yourself to the world. This is in response to the shoes, presumably. Remember when they come to take it away from you? You worked for those shoes. Whether you like it or not, wearing these shoes has made you more liberal, ultra liberal. They're either a gateway drug or a booster pack to get you deeper into the free market ideology. Wow, you work hard. I do? Oh yes, you hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide. What hard work do I do exactly? Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is a sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way. And you won't let it break you. You ride. Yeah. I fucking ride till I die, bitch. That's just what it's like, life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocences on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer. Oh, and then there's pawning stuff off to that suspicious Roy guy. Yeah, you're in the sales business. Shake 'em for shit and then pawn it off, law officer style. I guess I've made some gills, sure. Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle, 24/7, ride or die. Now ask yourself, are you rich? No, I'm actually not. That's right. You work harder than anyone, and you almost rode yourself to the grave, and still you're practically a hobo. Why is that? It's because of that Gart guy riding my ass. The Gart man has set himself up one of those self-replicating money structures. You should learn from that. Don't play the victim. Think hustler. Think with your head. I don't know. Why am I so poor? Because of the taxes. G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gotham estate that is Revachol? I thought there were no taxes. You and I both, but they got those indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, this tax that don't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gotham estate's a myth. In total, the coalition government is taking 98% of all your money. Are you sure? That seems like a pretty big number. What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples? Bleeding nipples are kind of a pain, but how will deregulation help with that? Opt in, but only a little. It's all about the tax issue. Hustler, no other problem in the world is as pressing as top marginal tax rates. And don't you fucking forget it. Wow. Moss crawls on those bathroom tiles. Actual moss. We're getting some pretty intense thoughts going on. Right, so we found out what was going on in number 10. So back to our cleaning lady, and then I think we ought to give Kuno a visit because he seems to be the person who knows things about things.
Give me a moment.
I didn't find any counterculture people in apartment 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants. I see. She takes out her handkerchief and wipes her nose. I hope some good people finally move in. This place needs them. Yeah, radio computer wizards are coming in. They're going to save the place and the economy. Oh, I do like wizards, she agrees wholeheartedly. And people like that in general. They have a lot to tell us about our fates. She means clairvoyance. Okay, well, take care. I will be seeing you. This is the place with the hole in the wall. I think we've basically been through here and taken everything we can. But it's always worth double checking, isn't it? I'm not sure we wanted to go out this way. Might end up seeing this loading screen again. Let me see. Has
Hello again, officers.
Cindy
Have you come
got...
to admire my mural?
Have you got anything to say? Is that bed in the coal room yours? Oh! Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner. She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal. Don't you have a real home? Does anyone in a city like this? She replies wistfully, looking around. If there's pain of any particular home she's lost, she's buried it deep, fortified herself against it. It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do. It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. She looks at the paint dripping down the wall. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all. Did we ask her the silly one? Really? You're a miner? Yep. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens. So you won't talk about the murder, but maybe you can tell us something about the murder victim's missing armour. What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells? It's armour. Art? Art for the, body? Alright, sad piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military grade handwear. Looked cute as hell. If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. She waves her hand in a general westward direction. Have a good time. And there's a little girl wearing the gloves there. No. That's all Snitching Cindy the Skull does for today. Actually, I don't even know why I told you what I just told you. She looks at you, a little sad suddenly. I have a weakness for animals. It's the animal thing again. Darn it. Or a weakness for police officers, miss. Kim makes a note in his notebook. Thank you, either way. Catch you later, Cindy. Right. This is very pretty. And I think there's not really a lot going on here, so I told you we'd see this loading screen again. What we want to do is head for this here exit. It's telling us we should retry checks. I intend to. Okay, that's back to the boat lady. And we've definitely done enough talking with the boat lady. Ooh. Is this locked? Crowbar? Crowbar. Let's try the crowbar. Tools. There we go. Let's try the crowbar. Ooh. Blue signal naval coat. +1 to suggestion. -1 to half light. I'm not sure what half light is. I'll have to check that one. But gosh, we did well there. How that compare to what we're wearing at the moment? Alright, we'll put it on for a bit. We look cool. Maybe. We might want our torch back though. I'm not entirely sure it's actually useful to us at this point, but it may make it easier to see certain things, some shadowy areas, and trying the ball again. I mean, with all our being an art critic and stuff now, you would think that we might be better at this stuff. Well, we haven't looked at all the books along here, have we? So that could be something. Oh, is this something we didn't notice before? Visual calculus. Ah, we have definitely seen this before, haven't we? It looks like we've been through all of the options. Oh, what's that? Something about electricity. Kuno's gonna have a fucking heart attack. What the hell, mate? The boy turns to you. He doesn't care. About the crime scene. You kids often play in this yard? Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? The dead man's clothes are in the trash container. Point to the container. How did they get in there? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. I need to know. It could be a lead in the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene. Listen, he stops you. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there. Dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. He points to his pants. Your size. Good price. 500 real. You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters FALN running down that trouser leg. Alright, enlighten me. What's so great about these pants? Pig, these are Faln modulators, liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in my rover by scientists. Pants scientists. Believe it, you need this shit. He unzips his jacket to give you a quick peek at the plastic wrapped pants. They are graphite black and look brand new. These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. They will also make you look... they will also make you into an idiot. I might be interested in the pants. Let's talk about this later. Alright, Piggo. His face lights up. Shit's rolling. Don't do business with the pig, Kuno. He's gonna steal all your money, Kuno. As you can see, Kuno nods towards the fence. Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust. There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains a puzzle for now. What's in the greenhouse over there? Dunno, he shrugs. Kipped-ass gardener used to work there. Kipped is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminoese or Aeropagite descent. Man, these long words. It used to be a common first name amongst the Aeropagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore. The gardener? She's actually not a gardener. Turns out she's a union fixer. The fuck does that have to do with the Kuno? Kuno doesn't give a shit who she is. Okay. Right. Kuno, there's a stack of eternite back there. Point to the shack. That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind, lazy dinks. There it is, that strange feeling again, as if there was more than meets the eye to that pile of roofing material. So you say, but I saw past the veil. He loses his cool for a moment and starts yelling. The fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question, pig. They're trying to make you feel stupid, Kuno. You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there. There was also a mug in the trash. Show him the mug. The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yes, does this racist mug have anything to do with it? Does this adequate depiction of a South Samarian man have anything to do with it? Or does this quaint, better not taken out of historical context mug have anything to do with it? Let's be straight talking. Does this racist mug have anything to do with it? Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. He whispers excitedly. You're saying the pigs are after the mug fucker, 'cause he's the clothes fucker. Can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno. That's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene, cleaned some of it up. Shit, that's tense. He thinks for a moment. Someone's going to the beatdown basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator. He nods in approval. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there, and if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can tell Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting two and two together here. Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. She lets out a hiss, even meaner than before. Get away from my Kuno, faggots. Yeah, Kuno jumps back. Get your bacon shit away. Kuno don't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and get out of Kuno's face. The ladder. Ever climb it? Look at that fucking shit, he screeches. You trying to get Kuno killed? So you would say that ladder is unclimbable. Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat. The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook. It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno. I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else. Okay, I'm off. Kuno doesn't fucking care. Come on. We've got a feeling about this. It looks secret doory, doesn't it? Okay, we get a new perception check, and Inland Empire said come back, so we get +2. Gotta do it this time, right? Gotta do it this time. Woohoo! Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of a ternite, and that's why they're too orderly. Of course. Pull the panels aside. There it is. You see a shabby little door. Man! It took us a while to make that perception check, didn't it? There it is. You see a shabby little door. What is this then? Tool shed? Kim peeks inside. Let's investigate. Yay, we will be doing that, but first it looks like we can possibly see a bit more stuff around here. I'm not sure. How do we walk around here? Might have to come from the other side. That bucket looks like it's got stuff in it for us. Let's investigate the shed. Ah, pig's head. Interesting. Let's have a little look around. An empty tube of magnesium supplement. A magnesium supplement that you rub on your chest to live happy magnesium rich life. Sounds good. Let's look at the pig's head. Cured pig's head. Looks mummified. A phone poster. The poster says, "Get out of the way or get fucked up." Ooh. Ooh. A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder. Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean. That's hilarious. I heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? No, I'm just a regular detective. Thank you so very much. Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere? Perhaps not. He looks at you. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, he points to the ladder in the corner. See that ladder there? That's probably another way into the industrial harbour, no? A secret path the local kids use. Okay. Let's try the ladder. Lots of stuff up here. We have unlocked a new area. Good grief. Well, I think that's enough excitement for today. We will continue this next time in Let's Plays Disco Elysium. Bye for now. Please come back. Watch next time. Thank you to my epic patrons who make videos like these possible. If you enjoyed this content and would like to see more, don't forget to subscribe.